Hi, good evening again. Or can I say good morning or good afternoon again? Wherever you're watching, I am here again. This is your host, your guy again, your number one gentleman, DLG Reppin. Those of you that are watching for the first time, DLG Reppin stands for Dele London Gooner, or Reppin spelled Romeo Echo Papa Papa Indigo November. Yes, I'm back again, and I've got the latest football context that's going on around football to do with the footballing world. And when I say the world, can I let me see who's watching? Is anyone from Argentina watching? Anyone from Belarus watching? Anyone from Latvia watching? Is there anyone from North Macedonia? Is there anyone from Cape Verde? Anyone from Eritrea? Is anyone from? Is anyone? Can I hear anyone from? I don't know, Swaziland. Anyone from Cuba? Anybody from Western Samoa? Anyone from Haiti? Is there anyone from Yemen? Can I call on anyone from Holland? Or if you want to be known as the Netherlands, that's fine by me. Is there anyone from the Ukraine? Anyone from Denmark? Anyone from Nigeria? My motherland's country. Anyone from Puerto Rico? Is there anyone from North Korea? Anyone from Japan? Anyone from Russia? Anyone from South Korea? Anyone from Jordan? I'm calling out all the countries around the world just to be polite, because I don't care where you come from, what race you are, religion, etc. This is your westernized one here, yeah? That's myself, DLG Reppin. Anyway, let's get on with the football content, yeah? If you don't know who I am now, you know who I am by now. I'm pushing for another 924 subscribers. So if I've called that your nation, yeah, please tune into my channel right now. I'm here to stay. Right. I've got some football context that could be interesting. Man City are bracing themselves because Barcelona could be coming in for a bid, and Sergio Aguero is at a stage where he could be free to talk to any European club he wants. And I've got an article here, according to what's been written exclusively by Daniel Cutts. He says here, Manchester City superstar Sergio Aguero is wanted by Barcelona. That is news to me. The 32-year-old Argentinian is out of contract in the summer, which means he can talk to European clubs about a free transfer. Wow. Whoever gets this guy, they've got one of the best lethal strikers in the world of football right now. For those of you that don't know, he is the nephew of the late, great Diego Armando Maradona. And that has alerted Barcelona, who are keen to bring the ex-Atletico Madrid forward back to Spain. Aguero is still waiting for a new deal offer from City, where he has been for 9 years. He will miss tonight's home clash with Brighton and Sunday's tie with Crystal Palace, because he is self-isolating after being in close contact with someone affected with COVID. Well, I can tell you that Manchester City have beaten Brighton by 1-0. Phil Foden with the winning goal and the only goal of the game. I'm going to read where I've highlighted here, yeah? Hopefully he will Well, hopefully he will, said Guardiola. That's what I wish. He's a guy who needs training, but now has better conditions in his knee. And not only Barcelona are sniffing heavily around for him, but PSG has made it public that they would like to sign the 32-year-old. I mean, Kun Aguero. Wow, he'd still do a job at any any league in the world, whether La Liga, Premier League, Liga 1, Serie A. He will do the job, and you'll get you a brace full of goals. Keep that guy fit, and believe me, you've got a 25 goal, 30 goal machine, and he's capable of getting that because he is that damn good. That's Sergio Aguero. So it says here, what I'm reading here, Barca are in for Sergio. So, well, could it be the end of, could this season be the end of Aguero for Man City and for the Premier League as well? He'll be a miss. I know I would miss him from a neutral point of view, seeing what he has done, seeing that watching him scoring the winning goal against QPR to clinch the Man City's title for 40 odd years. That will be a miss. He will be a miss for all his amazing goals and dribbling ability, and how he makes his own goals and scores goals from the assist of Bruyne or Raheem Sterling. I mean, Pep will do everything in his capability to make sure he can stay beyond, but yet he has no new deal, and this one needs to be really sorted out as soon as possible, rather than later as possible. Otherwise, he could be on his way out of the Etihad exit. So moving on, my next bit of news is Celtic controversial trip to Dubai, and it was a mistake, and a big mistake. It was possibly a stupid mistake. Whoever organised that, well, they take full responsibility. I'm going to read from the BBC Interactive here, where it says, at the head title written in yellow writing, Celtic apologise over Dubai trip. Well, it's not good look for Celtic, who are representing not just the Scottish League, but the Scottish football as a whole. So, personally, do they write a letter of an apology, apologising to all Scottish clubs and all Scottish clubs up and down the division in Scotland? Well, Celtic's controversial trip to Dubai was clearly a mistake, and one for which they profoundly apologise, says Chief Executive Peter Lowell. Neil Lennon and his squad returned from training in the Middle East on Friday, with Christopher Julian subsequently testing positive for COVID-19. Wow. This is just astonishing how they've gone together to a trip in Dubai, have training, but yet had some fun. And one of their players have tested positive for COVID-19 in the name of Christopher Julian. As a result, Lennon assistant John Kennedy and 13 players had to isolate and miss the draw with Hibernian, which ended 1-1, I believe. The outcome was clearly regrettable, Lowell told Celtic TV. It is regrettable, There's responsibilities, there's consequences for their actions, and I'm sure Mr. Lowell, who is their chief executive, will definitely be getting to the bottom of this, because it's clear to me that it's completely unacceptable. It shouldn't have happened, and players are self-isolating. Even players that haven't been tested positive for COVID-19, they are having to self-isolate because they've come into close contact with one another. And Mr. Lowell, he's got every right to be disappointed, extremely disappointed and upset with the actions and the misbehaviour of others. So Celtic would I'm sure Celtic would deal with this in due course. Celtic fans, if you care to comment, and Man City fans, if you care to comment on Aguero, feel free to come into my channel, leave it in the comment section below. While you're doing that, Celtic, Man City, and all football fans, please help me to smash the thumbs up like button, and do help me subscribe to my channel, please. That's myself and I only, DLG Reppin. Other than that, I'm going to bring you some football gossip for today. Let's see what we got. And there we go. Wednesday's gossip column. Let's read some of the speculation that's happening as the transfer window is opening. And an interesting one here for me is Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich is considering bringing former manager Avram Grant back to Stamford Bridge to assist Frank Lampard. Now, I'll tell you what, that wouldn't be such a bad idea. I mean, considering Avram Grant is the man responsible for getting Chelsea into their first Champions League final, which they lost just on penalties. And I'll tell you something, they just about lost that, because if John Terry never slipped, they would have won it twice by now. And this is written by someone in Sky Sports, or being reported by someone in Sky Sports. Whether written or reported, well, it's in brackets that Sky Sports have said that Avram Grant could be brought back into the fold as in number 2 to Frank Lampard. I mean, Chelsea fans, would you entertain that? Avram Grant being back at Stamford Bridge, but as a number 2 to Frank Lampard. Let me know in the comment section below. Real Madrid plan to sell 6 players this summer to raise funds for the signing of Paris Saint-Germain's striker Kylian Mbappe, Wolves forward Gareth Bale, left back Marcelo, Serbia striker Luka Jovic, and Spanish trio Isco, Dani Ceballos, and Ibrahim Diaz are the players earmarked. Wow. Now, Dani Ceballos is currently at Arsenal. I mean, he's not done too bad, but he could do a lot better, because there is a quality player in Dani Ceballos. I do like the idea of having him in the midfield, but for me, he's got to do a lot more. I mean, I don't think I don't know if he's not gonna be at Arsenal, for example. Then we may bring back Matteo Guendouzi, and he could be the future, he could be the present and the future of our club, and someone who's got a winning mentality. I'll tell you that now. He comes across as someone who's a bit troublesome, but there's nothing. I don't look at it. I don't think I can look at it that way or assess him that way, because he comes with a winning mentality, and it seems to be an issue with Arsenal Football Club. Luka Jovic has just never, ever really got to grips with Real Madrid. I don't think it's worked out for him. And Isco hasn't recently got into the first team. I mean, he's been linked with Arsenal. I mean, if that's the case, it could be a summer deal. Having Isco in the midfield and potentially Basuma, I think that will bolster up our midfield. It shouldn't take us over 2 years to fix that midfield. You know, Everton made a statement by getting Decore, Allen, and Rodriguez in that midfield. And that's completely sorted compared to our midfield. Yes, I've read about Sergio Aguero being reportedly targeted by Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain. Bit of breaking news, and that's Timothy Fasumansa, who's left Man United to join Bayer Leverkusen for an undisclosed fee. So it's I think it's a good move for him, and it will help him in his development as obviously as a professional footballer, and in his international football career as well. So I think it's a very good move. I mean, Man United fans, feel free to come into my channel and comment. Alright, Bayern Munich are set to sign 22-year-old Reading defender Ahmad Richards to a pre-contract agreement Everton and West Ham were also interested in the Englishman, whose contract expires at the end of this season. Brazilian midfielder Fernandinho could yet extend his stay with Man City, as he is unsure whether to take up offers from Europe and South America when his contract ends in the summer. Arsenal are monitoring the Fernandinho story has come from the Daily Telegraph, where he could extend his stay at Man City. I mean, delight for Man City fans, surely. If you want to have your say, then leave it in the comment section below. And according to The Guardian, Arsenal are monitoring Shakhtar Donetsk winger Manar Solomon with a view to making an offer for the Israeli international, 21 years of age, in the summer. Now, well, it depends. I think it's all down to how Pepe performs come the end of the season. Because if he's not getting and holding down a regular slot in the team until by the end of the season, then he's as good as gone come next season. Even if he's in the squad, he'll play let's say less than a handful of games, and that could be his situation, and he has to really work as hard as he has to work, and he has to improve on his performances. You know, maybe he's got to understand that he's got to adapt to a different style of play, and just do what he needs to do to help himself become the better player, and maybe one of the Premier League's best players. He can do it. He's got all the ability in the world, but consistency. That is what it is. And at times his decision making really frustrates the life out of me, if I'm being completely honest. Napoli defender Kalidou Koulibaly, heavily linked with Liverpool, Manchester City and Man United, would only be sold in the January transfer window if a team offered 100 million for this 29-year-old Senegal international. Oh, good luck with that one. I don't know who's going to be paying 100 million. Despite those names being mentioned, Man City, Man United and Liverpool, I doubt if they're going to be paying 100 million. I mean, Liverpool are desperate and definitely desperate for a centre-half. They won't go out their way to pay 100 million. It's just not going to happen. I could be wrong. I could just be wrong. We've got some more here. Brazilian can't even talk right now. Brazilian midfielder Casemiro has the highest market value of all the current Real Madrid players, says a report by audit specialist KPMG. Mundo Deportivo doing their research there, are they? Right. Alright, we've got some more here. Oh, Mourinho had a dig at Mesut Ozil. It says here, Jose Mourinho has hit back at Arsenal midfielder Mesut Ozil, suggesting that he would rather retire than play for Tottenham. Spurs boss Mourinho said he would not want the 32-year-old German, not after the fallout in Real Madrid. I think they had a fallout, and I think that's what prompted Real Madrid to sell for 42.5 million to Arsenal. And I'm going to read one more. I'm going to read a few more here. Leicester City and Algeria striker Isman Slimani, who is still a Leicester City player, would you believe it or not, is set to have a medical at Lyon, at French club Lyon on Wednesday. So he's obviously scheduled to join Lyon and leave Leicester City on a permanent basis. West Ham United will need to raise their 7 million bid if they are to beat Marseille to the signing of 26-year-old Poland and Napoli striker Arkadiusz Milak, according to Radio Kiss Kiss. And I'll read one more, and that's French right back Divril Sidibe, who turned down interest from Newcastle and Palace to stay with Monaco. France football. Wow. He was on loan at Everton. I didn't think he did too badly. I thought he did okay. You know, bombing up and that. I mean, bombing forward offensively, he is as good as they come. But hey, Everton obviously had to allow him to go back to Monaco, and he said that. Well, according to what I've read here from France Football, he has said he's turning down Newcastle and Palace just to stay at Monaco. So I wish him all the best there. Other than that, I wish you all a good night, and yeah, I wish you all a good night and a good sleep. Yeah, and make sure you rest well. Tomorrow's a new day. Whether you're in Qatar, Kuwait, Australia, wherever you are around the world, I'd like to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, for watching. Thank you for listening, and thank you for putting up with me, yeah, and tuning in as you do. I really appreciate the love and support on this channel, and like I always say, if you've got anything to say, then leave your views, your thoughts in my comment section below. Help me by smashing the thumbs up, like button, please, and please definitely help me to subscribe to my channel. That's myself and I only, DLG Reppin. Excuse me. I'll be back tomorrow with team news. An hour. Our plans, yeah, that's my plan. An hour before kickoff, I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be doing my team news of Arsenal starting 11 and the substitution bench, and I'll be giving you my honest views and assessment of the formation, the team, and the individual players that has been selected. Other than that, I should be doing an afternoon football content by between 3 to 4 o'clock, but I'll definitely be back indoors with from work by then. I look forward to doing another content and another DLG Reppin's daily transfer news. I'll be on that as well, just for the Arsenal, and see who's potentially coming in, but going out as well. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, peace again, love again, and I'll always say it, bless again. Yeah, like, comment, and please subscribe, left, right, and centre galore, abundantly and passionately. You know how I roll. Stay safe, yeah, and just please be nice. Good night.